on the line with us today, we have a very, very special guest, and he's a friend of mine. He's from Arizona, and he's also a real estate radio network host as well. His name is Chris Dunham, and he is the real estate guy, and he runs Real Talk USA. He's on KFYI2, the next generation of talk. Chris, thanks for being on the show today. Funny thing, and I'm sure you can relate to this. Last night when I was writing some blogs and whatnot, I clicked my first podcast, the first link to my show.
Sure.
And I heard it. And then I clicked to the last link of my show. I think 30 shows later. What a difference. Do you remember your first show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
my gosh, yeah. Oh, it was scared to death, man.
Yeah, I was shaking, and you could hear it in my voice. It was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah. It was terrible. But you know what? I mean, you live and learn, you grow from it, and then you realize, this isn't anything that's really as difficult as you make it out to be, because we have a show based on what we do for a living, and we love what we do for a living, so that translates within our show.
Exactly. And for those of you that don't know, Chris Dunham is a top producing real estate agent, and he's out in Arizona. And the main reason why I've got Chris on today, and we'll have other guests on as well, is because I just think it's really powerful having this network. And especially being in Rhode Island, a lot of us, we've got second homes, California, even Arizona, a ton of people,
for sure.
Or we're moving around. So having this relocation network is absolutely huge. And Chris, I figured that you could come on the show and you could let us know a little bit about what's going on in the market in Arizona.
Yeah, our market, it's kind of crazy because we have two different markets. We got a buyer's market for anything that's, say, $250,000 to $1 million.
Yeah.
And then anything that's $250,000 or less and $1 million plus is a seller's market, believe it or not.
Huh.
So what I did, I figured, okay, the best thing to do is kind of give your listeners in Rhode Island there a kind of a price point. So based on what's sold this year from January 1st to today, and I looked at basic 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes with 2-car garages and a minimum of 1,400 square feet. The average sold price was $327,550.
Wow.
And the average size of those homes was 2,338 square feet.
Wow, that's a little bit of a difference over here. Our average home is about 2,100 square feet, $237,000, 3 beds, 2 baths.
That's a little different, sure.
Yeah. Wow. I mean,
we have an actual market time. I don't know what your guys' market time's like. Our average market time for this part of the year so far has been 86 days.
86, yeah, we're teetering around 95 days. I mean, my team and I were selling listings in about 45 days and it teeters between 98 to 99% of list price.
Nice.
Yeah. How about over there as far as list price? What are you seeing? I mean, the average over here, again, it goes back and forth between 94 and 95% for an average agent. What do you got over there?
We're probably going to be within the same realm. I mean, like anything in real estate, it's location. But it also depends on the price point. If we're under that 250 mark, which is that crazy threshold, the house has gone multiple offers in a week's time.
Yeah.
If you're 250 up to $1 million, you're just kind of sitting, and you really got to be the cream of the crop to get dropped really quick. And
yeah, definitely. Now, what area of Arizona are you covering again?
I basically cover all of Maricopa and Pinal County, which is all your major cities: Mason, Buchanan, Phoenix, Gilbert, Glendale, Peoria. All the two biggest counties in Arizona is Maricopa and Pinal.
Okay.
Which is where I draw my stats off of and my information off.
That's great.
But that's basically where I focus. If I had to say a particular area that I focused in, it would be where I live, in the Chandler area.
Mm-hmm.
You want to market where you live because you live there.
Absolutely. But having the radio show and the reach that we have and the marketing power that we have, I mean, you can't help but to expand your horizons. And my team, the DiSpirito team, we cover all of Rhode Island, but Rhode Island could probably fit 4 times in both of those counties. We're 4.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it takes you maybe 45 minutes to get to one side of the state to the other.
Okay.
But
geez.
Yeah, but it's absolutely wonderful. It's, like Arizona, and actually I was thinking about headed out there. I want to go see the Grand Canyon, but like Arizona, I mean, Rhode Island's got so many cool, unique qualities to it. It's absolutely beautiful. Our economy, staggers a little bit behind yours and everywhere else, but we're doing our best to get it back up to snuff. The housing market here is pretty good, and it's been increasing year after year. We've been the busiest we've been since 1999.
That is crazy. And the nice thing is you guys have seasons. We don't. We have summer.
Yep.
And then we have fall, spring, winter. It's one.
Wow.
Yeah. We don't see the leaves change. They're on the trees and they fall off. That's it.
Well, hey, Chris Dunham, the real estate guy, love having you on the show. I think you're a great guy. You're an awesome radio show host and colleague. And if anybody out there has any kind of questions about Arizona real estate, I will link you up with this gentleman. He knows his stuff. He's a top agent out there, and he just does a phenomenal job from the reviews that I've read online. Again, Real Talk USA host Chris Dunham, the real estate guy with the Real Estate Radio Network. Thanks for being here, Chris. Hope you come back on some other time.